Hey guys, before you file for your spouse, watch this video first. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the insider information that I think you'll need to know about before you file that petition. I'm Latoya McBean Pompey, an immigration lawyer in New York. Reach out to us guys at McBean Law so that we can talk more about your case and how we might be able to assist you. Before you go today, do me the favor, however, and subscribe to my channel. If you enjoy this content, hit that notification bell as well so that you'll be the first to get notice of these videos each week. Now let's talk about this marriage cases. What you should know about marriage cases, first of all, is this: they are difficult. They are hard. Why? Because the government is certainly looking for fraud. And so before you file the paperwork for your spouse to get that person a green card here in the United States, well, think about the fact that you are about to embark on a very challenging process, and it is very stressful on the relationship. So grab your spouse and talk to each other and say, hey, we're committed to this. This is going to be a challenge, but we're in for it and we're going to be victorious and we're going to get through this together. Number two, you should also know that this process is very intrusive. It's going to dig into your finances, into your health, into your family relationship, and into so many other areas about your life, because the government is really looking to connect some dots and say, gotcha, I knew this was fake. Gotcha, you left this thing out. Gotcha. Yeah, you wanted to commit fraud, but we gotcha. That's how they think about it, okay? No exaggeration. So you have to understand that you're about to embark on a very intrusive process. The other thing that you should be aware of is the fact that there are a lot of forms with this process. Yes, if you're doing this on your own, just be prepared to answer a lot of questions, fill out a lot of forms, find yourself like, oh my God, I think I need a lawyer to do this because it's just too much and I don't have time for it. But for those of you who have the time for it, more power to you. But you'll see also that it's a lot of time commitment that this process will require of you. Now let's talk about what the government is really looking for in a marriage case. And it is this, guys, and this is the heart of your case. You've got to get to that heart. And it is proven genuine marriage. Bona fide marriage. How do you do that? Through the evidence that you submit to them. And I have a free download that could help you with some of the documents that you're going to need to gather to set yourself up for success. Download my free checklist today with 10 pieces of evidence that you should submit with your marriage case. Now, guys, McBean Law, we submit a lot more evidence than the 10 that's on here. As a matter of fact, we have over 35 documents that we request from our clients, but here are the top 10 that I think you really need to include in your case. To prove bona fide marriage, they're looking at your intent. What was your intention on the day you said I do? Was it the intent to share your life and to live together, to have a future together? Or did you say I do only to get the paper, only for a green card? And they determine this by looking at the pieces of evidence that you submit to them. Yes, you should submit your marriage certificate, your birth certificate, other IDs proving who you are. Yes, you should submit things like utility bill or your lease, or if you filed taxes jointly, certainly submit your joint taxes. Yes, those are some of the key evidence to submit, but guys, I will tell you this, it takes a whole lot more than what I've just shared in order to really win your marriage case. So again, get our free guide, get our free download to see what additional evidence you should submit, and also check the document checklist that's also part of the I-130 petition and also included in the I-45 application for adjustment of status. Look at the document checklist that the government has in their instructions and be sure to follow their instructions very carefully. The second tip is this: your story matters to immigration. You've got to share your story. Whether you share your story through something like a declaration that you and your spouse can write, or whether you share your story during an interview, you have to share your story because you don't want them to come up with their own conclusion or come up with their own story about your relationship. Think about it like this: it's like pieces to a puzzle. There are various pieces pieces to this relationship that you have with your spouse, your marriage case. And the government is looking for key pieces of this puzzle, and they want to put it together. Put it together for them. You do that. Don't wait for them to put it together because they might not get it right. So when you put it together, you're putting things together like how we met, how the relationship developed, what was the proposal like, what was the wedding like, how we're sharing our life together today, how we're putting our resources together today. All these different puzzle pieces, you bring them all together and you share that story with the government through either a written declaration or during your green card interview. And then lastly, and really, really important, guys, it's this. Do not omit anything. Do not omit key evidence. For instance, children, previous spouses. Do not omit them. Don't leave them out on your application, because if you leave them out on your application, they will come back to bite you later on when you're seeking naturalization. At that point, truly, the government really figures things out and they say, wait a minute, we made a mistake when we gave you a green card because you didn't tell us about the child that was born when we were working on your green card case, your marriage case through your spouse. We didn't know that you had this other child for another person, or we didn't know about your first marriage. So you have to be sure that you tell the government the truth, disclose the truth to them. If you're concerned about the truth and what it might mean for your case, certainly reach out to us, speak with an immigration lawyer about those concerns, and get the clarity that you need for your case so that you could feel confident with your marriage case. Just to summarize, guys, my 3 tips in this video. Number 1, get to the heart of the matter with your immigration case and focus on proving a bona fide marriage. Number 2, share your story with the government and put those pieces of the puzzle together in a declaration that you write or you tell it during your green card interview. And then number 3, do not omit children, previous spouses, or any key information that the government is seeking while they're reviewing your green card application. I hope you found this helpful. Again, download my checklist to get 10 pieces of evidence you should include with your case. We have more free resources for you. Go to McBeanlaw.com/free. See all the other free information that we have for you. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.